Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Lay and I'm a 2017 Taste of Country Riser. My mom had a great taste in music, and she kind of introduced Elvis into my life at an early age, and I can remember singing Heartbreak Hotel, trying to mimic him, and also we watched all of his movies and whatnot, so I can thank my mom for that. Outside the King, I feel like people my age, we were so spoiled because we had 90s country. It was so rich in melody and lyric, and I feel like naturally I gravitated towards a lot of CMT, a lot of Garth Brooks, and bands like Restless Heart and Black Hawk. My very first live performance was a open mic night at a Tennessee River bar, a Highway 412 block building bar, where I sang 3 songs, and there were 8 people there, and 2 of them were bartenders. But I just remember the feeling on the way home. I felt like it was something I wanted to keep doing. My dad was a Southern Baptist pastor, and that's one of the reasons why we were there every time the doors were open, Wednesday night, Sunday mornings. But I think that's one of the cool things about the country genre that stuck with me, and maybe indirectly the hymns of the church songs and the kind of blend together that they've done throughout the years maybe kind of helped steer me in this direction. Without Charlie Baker, I wouldn't be in country music. And Charlie is a local guitar teacher there in my hometown in Jackson. And Charlie played on the road with Carl Perkins back in the day. And I took my first couple of guitar lessons through Charlie. And I just remember hearing stories of his days on the road. And he had a lot to do with pointing me in the right direction and encouraging me to move to Nashville. I guess growing up a preacher's kid, worldview, it definitely shaped core beliefs, values, and all that. Musically, I think it did some with the gospel influence that my dad had, and hearing those songs growing up in church. I feel like the spirit of those have found their way into some of the themes that I write about in my music. I feel like growing up a preacher's kid can go one or two ways, and unfortunately for me, not for them, but my 2 older sisters did me no favors in breaking my parents in. They were, straight and narrow, but I think it's important to be well-rounded, and I guess that was my role in the family, somewhat of a black sheep.